I'm Gail and welcome back to lowcarbrecipe.ideas.com. Today we're going to make a low-carb pepperoni mushroom stuffed chicken. So we're going to take chicken breasts and we're going to stuff it with some goodies, and you can either barbecue it or you can do it in the oven. Today I'm going to do it in the oven, but I'll kind of explain what to do if we do it on the barbecue. It's excellent both ways. I'm just trying to do a variety of recipes with chicken because chicken seems to be a main meat that we eat today, and it's just so good for you. So anyway, let's get started and I'll show you how to make it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to prepare our filling, our stuffing. So what I've got is I've taken 2 mushrooms this size and I've chopped them all up. And then my pepperoni, which is, I buy Pillars pepperoni. There's 10 pepperonis equals 1 carb. So I have 20 pepperonis here. I cut them up into quarters. And then I have a half a cup of, this is Monterey Jack cheese, but you can use mozzarella cheese. I just happen to have this in the house. You can use any kind of cheese that you would like. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my bowl here, and then I'm going to throw in my cheese, my mushrooms, and pepperoni. And I'm just going to use my hands, and I am just going to kind of squish it up a little because the cheese will help kind of squish things together a little. And then I'm going to wash up my hands, and then we'll start working with the chicken. I'm just going to set this aside. So I've got my chicken breasts. Now I got my chicken breasts for $1.98 a pound. They already had the bones in them, so I had to debone them. Now what I've basically done is, they're beautiful. They're absolutely a beautiful piece of meat. So I've just kind of put a little slit in them just to spread them out a little bit, and I've laid them down onto the cutting board, and I've got my plastic on top, and I'm just going to flatten them up a little bit, so just to make it easier, so when I put the filling in I can fold them over. So this is what I'm going to do. I just wanted to give you an idea as to what I did to flatten them out. So I didn't show me continually flattening them out because it's very noisy doing it on the cutting board. But there you can see I've got a nice size chicken breast. They're beautiful. They're on sale at Food Basics this week. I think today's the last day, and they're $1.98. And I got 5 of them this size, and they were $8. So it was just lovely. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take my filling, and I'm just going to put some filling in each one. And I'm just going to do the 4 breasts because I don't need to have extra for us for supper. There we go. So now we're just going to fold them over. And I'll do that to all 4 of them, and then we'll continue. So now I'm just going to take my ovenware dish and put my chicken breasts in my dish, and we're going to have to squish them up a little bit. Now to the next step. So the next thing we're going to do is I've just taken the bowl that I was using for my filler with the cheese and the pepperoni and mushrooms. I'm just going to put in a 1/4 cup of Hellmann's mayonnaise. Now if you're using your mayonnaise, make sure you check on the labels that there's 0 carbs or whatever the carb count is. And then I've got a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, half a teaspoon of garlic salt, and then I took 2 mushrooms, the same size as what I had showed you before, and I chopped up 2 mushrooms, and I'm just going to mix this up. I got it mixed up nicely. We're going to bring over the dish, and I'm just going to divide it up. And it's not a lot that I'm putting on top, but with the cooking, I'll spread it around a little bit. It's going to be lovely. So just kind of mush it all over it. Now, you don't have to stuff your chicken breasts. You could just put them in a Pyrex dish like this, do it in layers, and lay the mushrooms and pepperoni and cheese on top, and then make this sauce and put it on top, throw it in the oven, and you're going to get the same thing. It's just that it's just not going to see the stuffing inside. It's the flavor. You want that flavor. So that's it. Now I'm going to put it in the oven at 350 for approximately 45 minutes, and we'll show you the results. I did forget one thing. I like to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan just on the top of it, because when they are cooking or baking in the oven, they give it that little brownness and crispiness, and I like that. So I put a tablespoon of Parmesan on top. Now I just took the chicken out of the oven. It's been in the oven at 350 for 45 minutes. It looks absolutely delicious, so I think I better dish some up and give it a try. So here is my low-carb pepperoni mushroom stuffed chicken. It's absolutely delicious. I'm really pleased with it. You could put a lot more filling in there. I didn't put a lot in. It does make a difference on your carb count, but not a lot. Anyhow. Great combination. I really enjoy it with the pepperoni and the cheese and the mushrooms in there. It just gives you a change, something different to have chicken with, because you don't want to just fry up chicken all the time. Do a little bit of variety, and then it just keeps you on track. Anyhow, you take care. Go to lowcarbrecipe.ideas.com. Try this recipe and try my other ones. You take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.